I'm really, really sorry to interrupt. Everything is totally okay.
Okay.
There is somebody here, and they want to speak with you.
I walk outside and I see Gerry. He's standing where he was last time I left him. I am so excited to see
Oh, God. How are you?
Oh, my God. We're sitting on the exact same bench where I had to tell Gerry that I was leaving. It was a really, really, really important moment in my life. I thought when I sat on this bench with you that my journey, it was over. I thought, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go back to my old life. And here I am.
How's it going? How you feeling?
It's great, and then it's really difficult. I have amazing men in there, they really are. And they are so open and so vulnerable. So it's been like way more of an emotional journey than I thought it would be very, very early on.
Yeah.
And then like the whole realization that you have to think a lot about, like you did, about your late wife, you know?
Oh, much more.
Yeah,
She
hard.
was with me a lot
Yeah.
during my journey because I would remember all the good things. And I had learned to celebrate her life rather than be in that sorrowful grieving period. And I know it's been much sooner for you.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of both.
It's going to be a lot tougher for you than it was for me. And it was tough
It was tough for you.
for me.
I know.
So, because you want to be careful, you're not trying to find, for me, Tony 2.0 is hard.
And you don't want them to think that you're looking for a replacement.
Right?
So that's not fair. And I'm not looking for a replacement. When I married John, I was looking for a good father and a good provider and somebody that I was gonna make a life with. Now I already have a life. So it's a completely different journey and a different goal and a different person that I'm looking for. But still hard because I almost think when you're younger, you're a little more open to being vulnerable, and now I'm a little more scared.
And you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
You gotta let the guard down.
Yep. I listened like you listened, I think, and I hope I made them feel comfortable to talk, but then I didn't give it back like you used to.
Just take a breath and be yourself, because I think when you put that much pressure on yourself like you have been, I think it'll influence some of your decisions. And you want those decisions to really come from your heart.
Yeah.
I have one other question for
Please, or give me a little more advice.
you. This is a hard one, I think.
Okay.
Have you considered the possibility that your guy is not here?
I considered that before I got here a lot more than I'm considering that now. I have a couple strong connections,
Good.
but I mean, certainly there is that possibility because merging lives is hard. And it's about how to honor each other's lives and not ask somebody to give up too much of what's important to them.
You know, if that's the way you're thinking, and at least you consider that it is a possibility that that would happen, I think you're in the right spot.
Yeah.
I think you have an advantage over me in that aspect. With Joan, when I saw her and there was a sparkle in her eye and she was smiling, I could tell that she's in a good place. You know I'm rooting for you here.
I know you are.
You are going to have success here. But she has to become completely vulnerable. She has to say, here I am with all my warts. You can't be perfect. Be yourself. I'm sure she'll get there. I'm so rooting for her. I will always have a little bit of a special connection to you because of what we had at that brief date. It was wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you for being here. Seeing Gerry tonight made my night. It was like coming home. You know, Gerry and I are really good friends, and it just felt great to see him on a night when I really needed to see a friend.
Goodbye. Go have fun.
I'm gonna go have fun. Gerry really reminded me that I was on the right path and that I just need to keep kind of pushing forward and, you know, make sure that I'm true to myself.